Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bibi, and this is Sex and Relationship Talk by me. All right, today on this talk, I want us to talk about women who underestimate men. Okay, this is coming from a place of love, a place of concern, and a place of experience. When you see someone, you never can tell what their future looks like. Nobody knows the future. Okay, but then there's something women does that is really really not okay. A lot of women underestimate men. When they look at you, when they see you, you have nothing. They don't need to talk to you. They don't need to have any dealings with you. You're coming for a relationship. What can you offer me? A lot of talks. And this is because they really, really underestimate some men. There are men who you when you underestimate them, you can actually be said to be right. There are men who, when you look at them, you see no future in them. They do not struggle, they do not work hard, they don't want to own a job, they don't want to do anything. Okay, they are comfortable the way they are. They're comfortable the way they are, not for anything, just because they don't want stress. These are men that you should underestimate. These are men you should avoid. When you see a guy who is struggling, who wants to make something out of himself, see that this guy has been struggling, even though the struggle and the hustle has not paid. That does not mean it will not pay later in life. That does not mean it will not pay in future. Men who struggle, men who hustle, men who talk about the future, who look for a better future, who talk about how the future will be bright in years to come, please do not underestimate them. You never can tell the future of anybody. You can't tell the future of any man, and so you shouldn't underestimate anyone. I was speaking to a friend, and along the line, we spoke about his relationship. He told me how he missed two girls that he loved because they underestimated him. They feel that he's not going to amount to anything. Like, he's been suffering, he's been hustling a whole lot of things. But then, because he has not made it, because the hustle has not paid, they just feel that he will amount to no good. So there's no need being in a relationship with him, let alone marriage, because the guy was just going straight to the point. I want to marry you. Go tell your people I'm coming to see them, and they're like, no. One said she's still in school, she doesn't want marriage, and the other said, the mother said that she doesn't like where he's coming from, like the village she comes from, doesn't like it, and the mother doesn't want her to get married to him. So that's that was how they missed that guy. And I tell you, that guy now, he is big. When I mean big, he is very big. So, women, please do not underestimate any man, especially a man who hustle and struggle for a better tomorrow. You never can tell when a hustle will pay. Nobody knows when a hustle will pay. You might be struggling for like 5 years, 10 years. Then at the 10th year, it will pay. Some people will struggle for 5 years, and at the third year, it will pay. They won't even get to 5 years before the hustle pays. So because you do not know when the hustle will pay, you don't need to, underestimate or look down on any man, or feel that because the hustle has not paid, then he amounts to nothing. He is of no good. Don't look at them that way. There are people whose hustle will not pay until you get into their lives. There are people that you as a woman will become a blessing to them. So it means that you need to get into their lives for doors of opportunities to be opened, for you to unlock their potential, for you to unlock their doors of opportunities. Do not look down on any man. It is not necessary for you to look down on any man. There are men who struggle, who hustle so hard, but then when you look at them, you don't see the result of the struggle, you don't see the result of the hustle, and then you feel that they amount to nothing. That's bad. That's really bad. I've seen a lot of guys that ladies have underestimated, have looked down on. And in years to come, when you see these guys, those ladies can't even talk to them. You can't even, you can't even walk up to them to talk to them because they are very big. So when you see a man, analyze a man, get to know the man. If you see that, okay, this one doesn't hustle, this one doesn't talk about the future, this one just wants free money, this one is lazy, then you shouldn't be with that man. This one is not even underestimated. You shouldn't be with him at all. But when you see that he talks about the future, he's optimistic about the future, he looks at what the future holds for him, he's struggling, he's hustling, and he's optimistic that the hustle will pay, then stay with him and help him unlock the door of opportunities. Help him reach his full potential. That's why God created women. When He created Adam, there was no woman, and Adam was okay. But at some point, excuse me, God looked at him and said, okay, he needs a helper. Because other animals were, male, female, and then this one is just male, no helper. Like the animals were like reaching their full potentials. They were procreating, there was companionship between them. But this is just a man that I made in my own image. There's nobody beside him for companionship, for reaching any full potential, for anything, for helping, for support, nobody. Then God saw that there should be a woman beside this man. He did not make a woman to be an object of decoration. No. It is for a woman to help a man unlock his potential, to help him reach that full potential, to support him, to encourage him. But you can only encourage someone who is ready for encouragement, who is ready to reach his potential. When you see that there's no sign, there's no need for you to help this one, don't be there, because that is tying yourself down. But when you see that this person is working hard, this person is working hard, it's just that hustle hasn't paid, and it will pay. It must pay. That is nature. It must pay. I know everybody mustn't get rich, but at least to an extent, you be comfortable. You be comfortable. Alright, please, when next a man approaches you for a relationship, do not look down on him. Get to know him first. That's the first step. Get to know the man, and when you know him, then you will be in a better position to make a decision whether to stay or not to stay. Alright, on that note, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you again.